Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for March 27th through April 2nd. This is gonna be for actually hold on. Yes, April 2nd. I had to check the date. This is gonna be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's gonna be a general reading for the collective. Therefore, not every single message will always resonate. Sometimes some messages won't resonate, and that's okay. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. You may need a private reading, in which case, if so, it's a lucky time because I am having a sale. I'll talk about the sale at the end. But now we're just going to focus here on pulling some cards for the Sagittarius collective, Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we're going to see what cards are coming up here for the week ahead. So the first card coming up for the Sagittarius collective is the Four of Swords. Take it easy, my lovelies. I know it's hard to do that sometimes. Four of Swords is a card of rest, recuperation, reconnecting spiritually, being in our prayer, being in our meditation, sometimes even kind of like getting lost in our music and incorporating music as a part of our release. And so with this Four of Swords, Sagittarius, some of you may feel like you're waiting for something really big to happen. And this is what I'm feeling intuitively in your energy, in the collective. Like, you know, and you sense something big is about to happen. We're coming into a time of tremendous shifts here with what's happening astrologically. And so there's going to be big changes for a lot of people as we're coming into this new era, this new time. And you may be feeling and sensing something big is heading your way, but you may also have a sense of frustration, like it's not happening fast enough, or things aren't moving quickly enough, or you might be in a situation where you feel is very kind of like Groundhog's Day, and you're like, I'm ready for the next thing. I want something more challenging. I want something higher level. Like, I'm ready for it. And the Four of Swords can be saying that for you in your particular situation, Spirit is giving you some downtime. Right now might not be the time to be in a super challenging situation because you need time to rest and to process the things you've been through. Some of you may feel like you're trying to get doors open and these doors aren't opening because Spirit is saying you just need to take a little bit of a downtime right now. So this time is being given to you as a gift to release and to strengthen your faith, because when those doors start to open, it's going to be scary. Change is scary, even when it's the change we've been praying for and begging for and working towards. When it finally arrives, as happy and as thankful as we are, there's also like some fear that comes in sometimes with accepting it and going and taking the steps in that direction. So you need to strengthen your faith, so that when that door pops open, you're not going to be sabotaging yourself. And so that you have the strength and the energy and the vitality to enjoy the big things that are going to be coming in here. The next card that's coming up for the Sagittarius collective is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, I know a lot of people tend to associate this card with love and romance, and that can be the case here for some of you. There could be a romantic element with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups could be somebody coming in and like confessing feelings for you. Knight of Cups could be like a romantic interest pursuing you, and so there could be a romantic energy here for some of you with this Knight of Cups. But if you're new to my channel, a lot of people like to watch my videos because in the weekly forecasts, I talk about other than love and romance, and I do a monthly love reading. So for some of you, the Knight of Cups is going to be romantic energy. Those of you who are closed off to romantic energy, or those of you where your focus has just been elsewhere right now, I see Knight of Cups come up a lot when somebody is coming into a time of where they're opening up to receive, and they're opening up to be unblocked financially. Like, financial blockages are being removed and you're coming into a time of receiving and receiving abundance. But the first thing that starts to happen is you start to notice beauty around you. You start, like, things start to look differently to you because you're grounded. You're finally connected with your body. You're back in your body. You're not running from your physical experience. Sometimes we do that. We disconnect, we disassociate. You're not disconnecting. You're not disassociating. You're grounded. You're back in your body. Your heart chakra is opening up. You're becoming more alert. And the world is starting to look different to you. And you might just be like, oh my gosh, I never noticed what a beautiful color purple was. I never noticed what a beautiful color green was. I never noticed how beautiful those traffic lights were on the bus ride home. Oh my gosh, how inspiring those little blades of grass are that are growing out of the cracks in the sidewalk. You start to see beauty all around you. And this is one of the first ways we begin to receive. You may also be feeling like this heart opening up, and you're wanting to experience adventure and things that inspire you, and the pursuit of beauty, the pursuit of inspiration, the things that make the heart smile. You're just feeling yourself coming into this energy. You're healing, you're releasing, you're preparing to receive all in one. So this is a really big shift, right? You've done the clearing, right? You've had the tower moments. You've spent time living in the shambles. And now it's the time to just kind of release and get that energy out of your muscles, out of your nerves. You're no longer holding on to it in your body, and your heart is opening up to embrace the new, right? You've been through the clearing, and now we're opening up to embrace the new. Your next card here is the Strength card, and this is a Major Arcana card. Major Arcana cards are going to come up anytime it's a significant new chapter, it's a defining moment. So this is energy we're going to be feeling for a while. If you have Leo placements, there could be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those houses and in those areas of your life. If you are, some of you may be dealing with a Leo, that might be a very significant soulmate at this time, or a really significant person in this chapter that you're going through or that you're walking into. But the Strength card is also a card about loyalty, commitment, embracing vulnerability, and finding our power in that process, and finding our loyal allies, the people who are going to have our back, the people who are going to be committed to us, the people who are going to defend us. And Sagittarius, I feel for you, in a part of your clearing, one of the things that has already happened to you on your journey, it became very clear to you that a lot of people were talking about you behind your back. Even people who seemed very supportive to your face. You later on found out, oh, they were just condescending me, but behind my back they were saying all kinds of things. Or when I really needed something, they didn't want to help. They weren't available. And then when I started to make improvements in my life, when I started to make changes, then they wanted to criticize what I'm doing with my life. And so you're finding that you're not going to be dealing with these kinds of people anymore. You're coming into a time where you're attracting into your life people who are supportive, people who have your back. On one hand, you see how strong you are, and you see how much you can handle on your own. You don't need people to carry you, but it's going to be really nice to know that there are people who have your back. There are people who are there to help you. There are people there that they're not going to let anybody talk negative about you. If somebody is talking about you behind your back, there are people who would shut that down and throw that person out. This is the kind of loyalty you're calling into your life. And committing to yourself and the things that you're wanting to do. Like making a decision, this is what I want in my life, this is what I deserve. I'm not going to let other people or other situations get in the way of that. And so now you're calling into your life people who are going to commit to you and be there for you and say, how can I help you? And what's important to you is important to me, because you're making that decision within yourself. You're having that relationship with yourself. I want this. This is important for me. I'm not going to give up on it. I'm not going to give up on me. And I'm not going to let other people get in the way of it. And so that's the kind of people that are going to come in. People who, oh, if that's important to you, Sagittarius, that's important to me because it's important to you. And I'm here to help. How can I help? And, as I said, people who will defend you and not let people talk negatively about you. The next card that's coming up here is the Queen of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles gives us reassurance that there's this success coming for us financially. Success in career endeavors, success in money. And she oftentimes comes up to give a reassurance in my readings that there's going to be an upgrade for you in your living situation, in your living environment. So if you've been living in a place and you've been concerned about repairs, those repairs are going to happen. Or you may be moving or relocating, or you may be inheriting property. You may be finding that your finances are so good that you're purchasing property or purchasing land. And so Queen of Pentacles sometimes has that reassurance in my readings, but she does let us know money is getting good, home environment is getting good, and she gives us the emphasis in my readings that physical self-care is really important for you right now. We talked about resting, right, and being easy with yourself and allowing yourself to kind of stop and smell the roses, but also really allow yourself to enjoy your physical body and your physical environment. Eating good food that's healthy, but that you also enjoy eating. Bringing beauty into the things that you're doing, setting things up nice, giving yourself a sense of ambiance in your living environment, even if you're looking to move. And that doesn't mean you got to go spend money and do crazy redecorating. You can just clear things away, clear away clutter, get rid of things, sell things if you're not using them, give things away to charity if you're not using them, and just create a sense of sanctuary and a sense of ambiance. You can do it with music. You can do it with candles if you have candles. Anything that you have to create a sense of mood, to enjoy your home, your space, your body, and to listen to your physical needs and to just be grounded. You're coming into a time of whole new experiences in receiving. But you're going to have to learn to stop and smell the roses, okay? You might want to check out your other placements. There's a playlist that will take you to the other videos. There's also a playlist that will take you to the love videos. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can schedule a private reading with me there. If you would like to take advantage of the sale that I'm having right now, there's a link in the description. I'm having a sale on the 30-minute video readings. Usually those are $50. I'm doing them right now for $25 through the 31st of March. So if you want to take advantage of that, please feel free to do so. I thank you all for watching. Take care, be well, and have a wonderful week.